For those of you that don't know me, I'm Ginny with LearnWithGinny.com. And I see my connection is weak on Facebook Live over here, but you should be able to hear me. If you can't, please let me know. And chime in, let me know where you're from, what kind of questions you have. And since today's topic is about excuses, maybe you have some that you can throw at me. So I actually made a list. That's why I'm looking down. And I'm sorry I'm late this morning, but I kind of stayed up too late. Anyway, that's my excuse. What's your excuse? Uh-oh, I'm trying to reconnect over here. I think what we can do, one moment, you know what? I'll pause over here. So what's your excuse? So there's a lot of them, but I hear people blaming, Facebook, Google, YouTube for, here we go. We're back on. I'm going to, there. That should help. I hope. Okay. I'm just going to keep going, and then if I have to, I'll just post this video over on Facebook. So if you guys lose me, don't worry, I'll put it up. So, going on. One of the biggest excuses, and I make it all the time because I am an uber busy mom, and a lot of you are really busy parents and really busy, hardworking individuals that have a lot on their plate. And if you're looking for ways to make time for your business, you have to make time and you have to put it first, because this is for you and your family. So it's important that you put it first. So get up an extra hour early, make that first hour for yourself and your business. That's what I had to do, and that's what I'm doing right now with my Facebook Live and my video for the day is, going over these excuses. And one of them is definitely time, and it's hard to deal with. But if you look at your day, you will find pockets of time that you can use. Like if you're super busy at work, right? And then you have, a 15-minute break, rather than, if it's some people in my day, they used to call them cigarette breaks. We don't even have any smokers at work anymore. That's amazing. But use that break to go make a video, or use that break to make a phone call. Make a list of tasks that you can do in a short burst of 15-minute times that you can do, and that way you can tick off those tasks during those little times. And then when you have bigger time, like when you get up an hour early, you have an hour, you could write a blog post, you could do a video, you could do write some emails ahead of time, or schedule some posts on Facebook. Those are all 15-minute tasks too. I mean, most of it is, little chunks that you can do. The bigger ones are the training, the videos, stuff like that takes some time, or working on your website, And if you're not tech savvy, then hire it out over at Fiverr.com or somewhere like that. I heard of another one. It was in my other notepad. You know what? I'll look it up and I'll post it under the video for you. Because I did hear some people say they didn't like the service over at Fiverr. It just depends. You kind of have to sift through and find a good one. So, there's that. That's the time excuse. What else is on my list? Some people blame, I do this sometimes, I blame, my bad internet connection. For the longest time, I didn't do Facebook Lives because my internet connection is so bad here, and even on my cell service, I only get like 1 bar, but it still works. It says my connection is weak, but you should still be able to hear my voice. And one of my coaches did tell me that if that's what's important, if they can hear your voice, then that's what's important. So that's not even an excuse. So, you know, everything that you come up with, you can probably come up with a way of work around it. Let's see. Okay, here's one. How about you want to do a blog, but you just don't want to write on it every day, or you can't think of things to write. There is a ton of ideas out there. Honestly, when I woke up this morning, because usually what happens, sorry, I had to straighten it out. Before I go to bed at night, I'll have my idea ready. You know, it can simmer in my subconscious or whatever when I'm sleeping. I'll wake up and do this Facebook Live with you and talk about that topic. But sometimes it doesn't work out so good. Last night I was kind of tired. I just didn't have anything. So I listened to a podcast, and there's my idea, excuses, because, you know, I've talked about it before, but there's always excuses, and people are always coming up with them. And I am too. So I'm not just pointing the finger at anybody and saying that, you know, you come up with too many excuses. I do too. But there's ways to work around them. So if you can't come up with ideas, I do have actually an MP3 and a downloadable list on my website. Go to LearnWithGinny.com, and on the right hand side it says never run out of content. Click that and you'll get that MP3 where I talk about ideas, and you'll get the list on where to look. And if you need more ideas, I can come up with more places to look. But really, go listen to podcasts. Tons of ideas there. You just take notes, and then you can talk about it. What else? Okay, and that's not only ideas for your blog. You can use those ideas for Facebook Lives or videos or podcasts. So, lots of ideas. Here's one that I hadn't really heard of before, because why are you here if you have nothing to sell? But I guess some people actually do. You know, they're just like, oh, I want to make money, and they're following people like me or the big gurus out there, and I want to make money, and they're spending money on courses. They have nothing to sell. Well, why? If you have nothing to sell, go to ClickBank and pick out a product, buy it, try it out so that you can talk about it honestly, you know, and recommend it with good intentions. Or become an Amazon affiliate. I mean, there's lots of things that you don't have to have your very own product. And if you're into health and fitness, I have a perfect outlet for you, because just ask me about that one. I have a perfect product for that. Anyway, what else? Okay, here's the last one I want to talk about is the words I can't. If you start any sentence with I can't, change it. Say like, when I learn how to, I'll be able to. Or here, I got some actual phrases on my website. Try, I need help, and then figure out where to get the help. Or say maybe I'm nervous about being wrong. You know, that's truth, right? You're nervous about everybody. I'm wrong a lot. Don't worry about it. Or if somebody asks you a question and you don't know the answer, you say something like, I'm not sure. Let me get back to you. I use that one a lot. I mean, use Google. Just saying. Okay, Google. And you got an answer. Okay, this is a good one. If I knew how to, I could. And then you figure out how to learn how to, right? So I got actually 2 blog posts you can use, to find more information on my website. The first one is learnwithginny.com/excuses. You'll find a list of phrases you can use instead of I can't. I did have some technical issues on my website, and I see I have some weird characters in between. I'll have to have that fixed, but you should still be able to get the basic information. So, and I know how to fix that. I did Google it and I figured it out. So I know how to fix it, or I can just have a web guy do it. Okay, and the other blog post that I want you to look at is about time. And there's actually a free training video at the bottom from Dr. Bob Clark, who is the expert of working home business part-time. He's actually a doctor, and he squeezes in this home business. So, what's our excuse, right? So, and that one is learnwithginny.com/part-time home business with dashes. I'll put both those links. When I edit this video, I'll put both links in the top. And make it a great day. Oh. Yeah, my live video did not work. I will post this one.